Hi guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as you guys can see by the title, we are going to be doing a shelf tour, album tour, and then kind of talking a little bit about just like my collection plans. And then I did want to just answer a couple frequently asked questions about just like album buying and stuff like that I asked you guys on Instagram. So thank you to anybody who sent me in some questions. But yeah, this is basically all of the albums I have accumulated so far in Korea. Now I will just let you guys know that I did get to go home in December for a little break that I had. I brought about, I would say 40-ish albums home, and I don't have really any dupes on the shelves anymore. I moved my dupes to actually in my suitcases because my shelves are pretty full and I really don't want a lot of dupes on my shelves just personally. So these aren't all the albums I have in my house. I have a crap ton more, especially like, oh my god, No Easy albums. I have way too many of those. But I will just do like a little like, I guess, count of albums to see how many albums I have here, but obviously the bulk of my albums are in America. I will link any of my shelf tours from America down below if you guys don't know like the base of my collection. Most of my stuff is actually at home, but yeah, I'm really excited to film this video for you guys because a lot of you guys have been asking, especially because just recently I redid my shelves and kind of reorganized everything. So I thought it'd be really fun to film this for you guys and to show you guys my prized possession. If you guys do want me to do another rendition of this but for photo cards and kind of show you guys what cards I have here and then talk about my photo card collection plans as well, I would love to do one of those for photo cards as well because I do have a few exciting collections I want to start in 2022. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. But before we get into the chit-chatting, let's get into the albums. I know that's what everyone's here for, so let's get into the albums. Let's go to the shelves. Ariel, let's go. Okay, besties, this might be a little shaky. I have y'all sitting on my tripod, but if my tripod starts shaking, just please excuse that. But I think we're gonna start from this shelf and we'll kind of just go down. That's kind of the mood. But yeah, let's get into it. So this first shelf up here is my random groups that I kind of collect but don't really collect but kind of collect. It's kind of the mood. So I have collection rules for different groups and a lot of these groups are like in those categories. So like for SF9, I collect one album for each comeback. So with Monsta X, but there's a story behind this. Astro, I collect all their albums. I just haven't bought the other one of Switch on yet. And then like Woods and Wano and Day6, I just don't really collect anything for them. And Pure and Harmony, I don't know. Don't listen to me. But anyways, we'll just start. This is my signed SF9 Turnover album. It's signed by Hweyoung. We obviously have Woods, Only Lovers Left. We have SF9 Feeling Sensation, SF9 Special History Book. We have Day6 Even of Days, Right Through Me. My friend gifted this to me. We have Daniel's Magenta. I love Daniel. This right here is Shiny's Don't Call Me. I also love Shiny. Then we have Astro's Switch On. We have Woods' Equal? Yeah, Equal. I love Woods as well. And then we have Wano's Love Cinnamon. No, Synonym. Love Synonym. I cannot, every time I read this word it is cinnamon, but it's Love Synonym, which is his second, I know this is his third, no, his second album. I don't think I have the one with, no, I don't have the one with blue on it yet. I need to buy that album. Then we have Day6's Book of Entry. I also was gifted this one, Entropy. We have SF9 Breaking Sensation. We have Monsta X's No Limit Jewel Case. I have Kihyun's cover. We have Pure and Harmony, Disharmony Breakout, and Disharmony Standout. This is their first and second mini albums. I think for Pure and Harmony, I'm just going to collect one version per album, I think. I don't know. I might buy all of them. I don't know. I love them. Then for Monsta X, a one of a kind. One of my friends tried for a fan sign and she got in, so she gifted me 3 of the albums. I bought this one, and yeah, I bought this one, and then these 3 were gifted to me. Then we have SF9's Turnover, but this is the limited edition. We have the other version of Woods' Only Lovers Left, and then we have the limited edition of Astro's All Yours. I have all 3, like the deluxe box edition. But yeah, it's just color coded. These are the groups, again, that I don't collect everything for, but I have some stuff for, so these are my random assorted groups. The only group I really collect for, I would say, is Astro, but I don't have all of their albums because a lot of them are out of print, so that's this group. Okay, then we're gonna go over here, which is the EXO. Oh, that's kind of awkward. Baekhyun has fallen behind this, but right here we have my TXT Season's Greetings. I just didn't know where else to put it, so it's right here. Please excuse the fact that Bambi fell over. I'm so sorry, Bambi. But this is my EXO shelf. So we have obviously Hyungsu's album. We have this random EXO album. Don't ask about it. We have all of the Don't Fight the Feeling albums. I have all of the member covers. And then we have a random Exodus album because it has Baekhyun's cover. And then we have Bambi. We have more Don't Fight the Feeling. We have more Kyungsu. And then we also, I bought a version of Kai's album. I know, everyone go me. Peaches, I love Peaches. And then we have more Bambi and more Baekhyun. I literally have just everything Baekhyun, everything EXO, yeah. This shelf is just like a kind of a mess. I don't know how to make it look pretty, so I put this here because I also didn't have anywhere to put this, so I decided to put it up here. But yeah, for EXO, I collect all of their albums, and for soloists, I only collect Baekhyun and then Kyungsoo from now on, but that's the EXO shelf. All right, and then we move down here and we have girl groups. This shelf is kind of a mess because it's all over the place. I will just point out that I did bring my Queendom really large and in charge albums home, so I don't have those here, but I do have them at home because you guys know Red Velvet's my ultimate girl group. But we have Itzy's Guess Who, we have aespa, this is Savage. We have the Red Velvet SM Winter Edition thing. We have Yudi's first solo album. Yudi was my bias and Eyes one, so I bought this. We have a lot of Twice albums. Some of them were gifted to me, some of them I bought. I bought all the Taste of Love. Actually, no. This Taste of Love was gifted to me, but I bought these two. And then these two more and more my friend gifted to me. And then we have another aespa. We have some Luna albums, which again were both gifted to me from my friends. We have Stacy So Bad. I do want to start collecting Stacy, but I'm going to do it very casually, so I'm going to do it really slowly, basically. So I will do that eventually. Then we have Red Velvet's Queendom, and then we have the annoying packaged things for Twice and for ITZY. And then this is supposed to stand up, but it never wants to stand up, so just pretend it's standing up. This is more aespa. Then we have 2 copies of Formula of Love. The other 2 are at home in America. And then we have 3 copies of Crazy in Love, and then the limited edition Crazy in Love, and then the jewel case is at home. I brought the jewel case home. But I think I have Chaeryeong, Yuna, and the group, if I'm not mistaken. I think I have Chaeryeong, the group, and Yuna. I don't know. I don't remember. I think Yuna's was gifted to me. I don't remember. But yeah, like I said, these are kind of the girl groups I collect. I think for the future, I will collect all of Twice's albums. I probably will collect Yudi if she does any albums. And I think I probably will collect aespa still. And like I said, I want to start Stacey. So yeah, some exciting updates, some exciting new girlies. But yeah, that's kind of the girlies. Then we move over to this mess of a chaotic shelf. First and foremost, we should talk about the elephant in the room. This is my new prized possession. I got this actually at a K-pop store in Korea. This is a signed Enhypen, obviously, Carnival album. I literally found this in the K-pop store, and I'll be honest with you guys, I got it for a ridiculous price. And I did ask around with all my engine besties, and they all said it was real, so that's really exciting. But yeah, I literally just found it randomly. I've never seen signed albums at this specific store. I got it at Aladdin, if you guys are wondering, in Sinchon. But yeah, it's my new prized possession, but we'll put her down. We'll talk about Enhypen and Treasure. So for obviously Enhypen and Treasure, I collect all their albums. Treasure hasn't had any albums since I've been here, but they did come out with the anniversary book, and then obviously they're having their comeback, which I'm so excited for. But for Enhypen, I have most of this at home. Actually, I have Border Day 1 and Dilemma at home, but I didn't bring Carnival home yet, and then obviously Answer just came out, so yeah, I just decided to keep my dupes here because it's really cute, and I think actually I might have to move them when Treasure's album comes out, because Treasure has a lot of versions of their album, to be honest. But we have both versions of Day 1, all 3 versions of Carnival, all 3 versions of Dilemma, and then both versions of Answer. Then we just have like some random stuff for Enhypen. So we have like a little keychain, we have a little Sungwoon thing, a little Sungwoon cup sleeve, and then my light stick. And then these are just other cards that I have not been able to store away yet. And then for Treasure, again, we have the Treasure light stick. I have a little Yoshi. It's like a little thing that you put on your wrist, but I put it on my light stick. A little Yoshi cup sleeve. We have a little Haruto keychain, a little Hoshi pin, a Yoshi pencil. No, this is a pen. We have the Kino. This is like a little sports club merch. And then we have their anniversary cup sleeve that I got at YG. So yeah, it's kind of a mess. And like I said, when Treasure's comeback happens, they have right now so many versions of the album, because they have the Kino, the 2 photo books, and then all 12 jewel cases. I don't know if I'll buy all 12 yet. Don't ask me. I don't know. I probably will. I make bad decisions. But yeah, that's kind of how this looks for right now. Again, it's kind of messy, but it's cute. It's cute. We love them. And then we go down to I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You guys have to see this. This is chaos. But this is my SAT shelf. You guys don't know, SAT is one of my ultimates, and I kind of went a little crazy during the Universe comeback. Like, my brain really broke. But I guess we'll get into this. I don't know where should we start? Okay, we'll start with the elephant, which is, these are the SM Winter album. I have 2 versions of daytime and 2 versions of nighttime, so I have 4 of them. Back there we have the big sticker, the big Hello Future. They just don't fit, and I think I brought them home too, so I think those are duplicates. I actually don't remember. Over here we have obviously Favorite, and then Sticker, and then this is Jaemin's Dream of Dream for the book, and then we have Universe. So yeah, I think I brought most of these home as well, so I don't think I need any of these. I need these and I need this, but I don't remember. And then we have all 7 Dreamies Hot Sauce jewel cases. I don't actually have all 7. Fun fact. I have duplicates of Chunla and Haechan. I don't have Marker Jaemin, I know that for sure, but I just kept them here. And then right here we have some sticker jewel cases. I don't have all of them yet. I do want them all. This thing is like a little Jaemin merch thing. It's like a little wallet. I think it's very cute. I keep it here. Isn't he beautiful? Yeah. You guys would literally be like, oh my god, Jaemin's your bias in all of NCT. He's not, but I love him. And then we obviously have my brick, my light stick. And then we have all my Kinos. I didn't bring any of my Kinos home yet because they're just kind of small, so I was like, oh, I don't need to bring them home yet. But I have everything from Superhuman all the way to Favorite, so that's nice. Good job, Ariel. And then the real elephant in the room, the real thing that everyone wants to know. Ariel, did you really buy all 21 jewel cases? Besties, I did. I'm so sorry to anyone who believed in me, but yeah, I did buy all 21 jewel cases. I only have Jamin on display, but yeah, I bought every single member's jewel case for Universe because I'm insane, and I will be collecting all 21 PCs, so if you guys want to see that, again, vote for the photocard video. But yeah, I have every single jewel case, every single member. I didn't pull any of the special cards, which is kind of shocking, but yep, I bought all of them because I am mentally ill, but that's fine. So yeah, Jamin sits there, and this is the NCT shelf. Isn't it so cute? Wow, we love her. Anyways, let's move on to BTS and Golden Child. So again, they haven't had like a ton of comebacks. Only BTS have Butter, and then Golden Child have had obviously Game Changer and then Dada, but all my albums are at home, especially Dada. Oh my god, those things are huge. So the only thing I need to bring home actually here is the limited edition of Game Changer. I just didn't bring it home because it's too heavy. But yeah, we have just like some Yoongi stuff, some a JK cup sleeve, a little Jin thing, more Yoongi stuff. This is actually, I got this recently at Hype. Oh shit. This is Yoongi's little mic badge, which is the new Hype merch. I think it's super cute, so I kept it here. I didn't buy JK or Jin's, but maybe I will one day. Stay there. Perfect. And then over here we have my Bowman shrine. So we have the Golcha light stick, we have a Bowman cup sleeve, we have a Bowman standee, and a Bowman album. It's my Bowman shrine. But yeah, like I said, these groups really haven't done much since I've been here, to be honest, except for Butter and I guess 2 comebacks for Golcha, but everything's at home, so yeah. Cute. Also, I have Butter albums. And then back there is the limited edition of B, but I don't need it. I bought it for a photo card. Don't ask. It was a good time. Anyways, yeah, that's that shelf. Okay, great. Okay, I've put you guys down, so it's probably less shaky. You're welcome, besties. This is a TXT shelf. Actually, everything here, except for right here, has already gone home. So actually, all of these are dupes, except for 2 of the Chaotic Wonderlands, actually. So that's great. But obviously, over here, we have the Shine Together DVD, and then I have the limited edition, like, I think it's like the pre-order benefit for Chaotic Wonderland, which is like the little lenticular. And then we obviously have their season's greetings, and I have their light stick. And then as you guys can see, I have a little Subin. What is this called? This little top loader thing was decorated by a MOA and gifted to me at the Weavers Con, which is super sweet. The super cute MOA who gave me some Bumgyu freebies gave it to me, so I kept it there. I think it's super cute. Then we have a Yeonjun cup sleeve, and then we have obviously Fighter Escape, Chaos Chapter Freeze, Blue Hour, and then the Fighter Escape jewel cases, and then some of Chaotic Wonderland. Again, I already have all these albums at home, but these are just basically dupes. And then we have a little Subin cup sleeve. As you guys know, I was not here for Subin's birthday, but my friend went to events for me, and for Sungwoon. I'll say it, Sungwoon as well, and for Jin. But I don't have any Jin cup sleeves on here, but Jin as well. I gave her money to go to events for me, so I could have them to put on my shelf, so that's that. And then this is one of the Bumgyu cards that that really nice MOA gave to me, so I put it in here. And then if you guys can see right here, I also have a little magazine of TXT. It's their first look magazine. And then actually up here, we have some more things. These are the little pre-order benefit from Weavers for Fighter Escape. Yeah, I have Taeyeon and Yeonjun, so yeah, that's the really, I don't think it looks that bad. I don't think it's that chaotic, but I think it's cute. Yeah, that's my TXT shelf. Okay, next up, we got Stray Kids. Again, most of these are actually, no, most of them are dupes, but let me just move these really quickly so you guys can see. Oh shit, what's under here? So we have both versions of Christmas Evil, all 3 versions of No Easy, and then I have all of the Scars versions. So Christmas Evil and Scars, I don't have at home, but No Easy I brought home already. We also have some Hyunjin cup sleeves because one of my really close friends got me some Hyunjin cup sleeves when it was his birthday. I wasn't in Korea at the time. Well, I was, but I was in quarantine. But anyways, and then if we move a little bit closer, you guys can see that I have all 8 jewel cases for No Easy, then one of the Scars jewel cases. Over here, I just have Bias line again, so I have Seungmin, Hyunjin, and Mino repeated. And then obviously I have my Stray Kids light stick, and then as you guys probably saw, I have my little Bias line No Easy cards because I think they're really pretty. I think I had the double-sided No Easy cards for a while, but I put these, and then I just really recently made this on a live stream, which is like a little decorated top loader. I think it's really pretty. Yeah, I made it on a live stream. And then we have one of their palettes that they did with Cleo. We have more Cleo stuff. This is like a little Jisung keychain. We have a little Hyunjin Dance Racha event thingy. We have some Jisung cards and framed Seungmin, which is everything to me. You guys dared me basically to frame it, and it didn't take much. I framed it. And then I also have a Stray Kids First Look magazine. This was from when they were on Kingdom, so I have that here. But yeah, that's the little Stray Kids shelf. I think it's cute. So over here we have 17, and over here are my big Attaka albums. We have Director's Cut. We have 2 of the Attaka Carrot versions. I have Wooji and Vernon, and then we have my Your Choice album. So I do collect all of 17's albums. I don't have all of them, unfortunately, because a lot of the really older albums are out of print, but I will keep collecting them from now on. They're one of my top groups. So yeah, I have all of their like most recent albums, and then this Director's Cut album was actually gifted to me by one of my friends. And then we go into the boys. I think, yeah, these are the only 2 comebacks they've had since I've been here. I have all 3 versions of Maverick, and then all 3 versions of Thrilling, which is super cute because you guys know I collect them. And then we go into CIX. We have the 2 versions of whichever album this was. Which was this? Their fourth mini. And then we have their 2 of their full-length album. I'm still missing 1 version, but again, I will get it eventually. And then for Ateez, I actually did end up bringing all my Ateez albums home just because I know how big they are, and I wanted to get them out of the way. So I have Fever Part 2 and Fever Part 3 I brought home. They were released when I was in Korea, but I brought them home. And then I have Epilogue here. So Epilogue was released recently, so I have it here. And then I do have my little castanets from when I saw them in concert. If you guys want to see my fellowship vlog, I will link it down below. Of course, we got my sister Lightini and some random confetti from the concert. We also have some very random cup sleeves here, and then just like extra merchy bits. Like I have BTS puzzles, I have Subin birthday merch, a lot of random stuff here that's just crammed here. We're not going to talk about it. And then, to be completely honest, the last shelf is just chaos. So we have fan club kits, we have magazines, we have photo books, we have holiday packages, we have premium photos, we have literally, you guys, have so much stuff here that I cannot even go into all of it. But yeah, like I said, photo books, fan club kits, magazines, premium photos, everything you could think of I have here. And then just to show you guys, underneath here I have more albums, which are just duplicates, and then slogans, which I don't have a lot, but I have a few. But yeah, that's kind of everything. I hope I spoke enough. Also, I didn't show you guys, but I have Enhypen jewel cases up there. I just looked over and saw one and I remember to have them. But yeah, that's everything, okay? That's everything. So yeah, that's all my albums. I'll put it again on the screen how many I have because I don't know. To be honest, I'm filming this backwards, so I haven't even filmed the shelf tour yet. And honestly, editing Ariel does all the work anyways. So yeah, that's everything that I have. Again, I have a pretty, I would say a pretty big collection here, but also compared to home, it's nothing. But I've worked obviously really hard on it the past, obviously 10 months of living in Korea. And like I said in the beginning, I did bring a lot home, so I have about 40 albums at home. So some of these are dupes, I will just say. They are dupes. Like a lot of like the TXT, I probably already talked about this, but the TXT, NCT stuff is already dupes, and BTS, Golden Child, all that's dupes. But a couple of the frequently asked questions is, one, where do you buy your albums? Now, for me personally, it's very different when I'm living in America versus living in Korea, because in Korea, it's a lot cheaper to just go in store and buy albums, and because I do live really close to Myeongdong is where there's just really cheap albums, to be honest. The underground station in Myeongdong is just the cheapest place to buy albums, in my opinion and from my experience. So I usually go there, but depending on if sites are doing pre-order benefits or lucky draws, I would say my most frequently shopped at stores in Korea are Aladdin, Soundwave, MTU. I'd probably say those three are probably like my biggest, most shopped at. Maybe YESSTYLE. I buy it from YESSTYLE a lot, but there's honestly like so many stores in Korea, and there have just been so many like pops and stuff happening from so many different stores. I will say I do order from Weaver's shop a lot because Weaver's shop does have free shipping in Korea, so I do buy from Weaver's shop a lot as well, and I have bought from like actual company stores as well. But I'd say usually I go to the underground station in Myeongdong to buy albums. Now if I'm in America, it's a lot different because obviously you have to pay the really big EMS or international shipping fee. So usually for me, I find it the most affordable to buy from K-Town For You. Now I know K-Town For You has a really hefty shipping fee, but again, that's just my personal opinion. If not K-Town For You, and I'm willing to wait a little bit longer for my albums, because K-Town For You has really fast shipping from my experience, I will buy from K-pop Music Town LA. That's an LA based K-pop store where the albums are a little bit more expensive, but the shipping is cheaper. So I feel like if you're international, you kind of have to wager between, do you want cheap albums and expensive shipping, or do you want expensive albums and cheap shipping? That's kind of like what you have to kind of keep in mind. Now I know this isn't for everybody, because I know that a lot of places internationally do have really expensive albums. Like I've heard, especially in Europe and other countries, like albums can be very expensive. I'm just talking based on my experience, obviously being American and having accessibility to American K-pop stores, because where I live in America doesn't have like actual in-person stores that are affordable. They're really expensive for where I live. So yeah, that's probably where I would say K-Town For You and K-pop Music Town LA are where I buy in America. But in Korea, I kind of shop everywhere, to be honest. Nothing's really that expensive in Korea. That's one of like the better perks of living here. So the second question was, what was the second question? Everyone, hold on, I don't remember the second question. What was the second question? I remember everyone. Somebody asked about shelving. Now again, shelving is gonna depend on where you live as well. In America, I will say that I buy my shelves either from Target or from IKEA. That's just like the best place for me to find them in America. I have heard different opinions on like Target shelving. I've heard a lot of people don't like them, a lot of people like them, and then a lot of people prefer IKEA. I'm not really sure. I just buy what works for me. But a lot of you guys might ask me about my big pink shelf. I don't know where it is from. We got it when we moved into the house. We just painted it pink because I love the color pink, so I really don't know where it came from. The previous owners of the house had it. And then in Korea, I buy my shelves on Coupang, and I really do like these shelves. I think they're really cute. I just don't think they would work for any collection bigger than this. Actually, maybe, because I don't know, I love to make my shelves look nice. Yeah, maybe in the future I might have to get more shelving, especially depending on how long obviously I live in Korea, or if I move or anything like that in Korea, or if I move back home to America. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. I would say in America, usually I use Target or IKEA, and in Korea I use Coupang. I bet you can also get shelves off Amazon though if you looked on Amazon, so I would check that out as well. And then the biggest question is goals and collection goals and updates for 2022. Now for me personally, I don't really think I will be downsizing right now for 2022. So basically every group that I collect for right now, I'm going to continue to collect for in 2022. If you guys want to know exactly what groups I collect for, I can have a video down below where I talk about all the groups I stand and all the groups I collect for. But it's basically everybody on these shelves. But yeah, I think I'm going to be keeping everyone. I don't really think I'm downsizing anyone for 2022. And I think the biggest goal for 2022 is that I just want to have fun with K-pop. I think that sometimes, especially because I have, you know, groups I collect and comebacks that I really have to buy and I have to collect and I have to give money for, I think it can get very, like, I can get very stressed and I can get very just like, oh, it just doesn't make me as happy as, you know, just buying what I want to buy and like having a more just like fun time where I'm not really, obviously I still collect and obviously I still want to keep up with comeback, but I think that more importantly, like if I like a comeback, I can buy an album. If I like a song, like I can buy it. Like I can show my support to different groups and I don't necessarily have to collect them. Like I'm totally okay and it's totally valid to just buy one album for one group. I think that I have like a few like various albums here and there that just don't really make sense and I kind of just like them. And I think that that's kind of one of my biggest goals is to be able to buy what I want to buy and not be as stressed and just have more fun with my collections. I think that would be really great for 2022. And then also I think I do want to expand my signed collection a little bit more in 2022. I've been looking a lot on like Korean sites to find like signed albums and I think it'd be really fun to buy more signed albums and then obviously just keep up with my collections and have a good time. Maybe start collecting new groups, but I really don't want to start like seriously collecting any new groups right now. I'm not in the financial mood. I think that, like I said in the beginning, like more just buying what I want to buy. If I like a comeback, buy the album kind of thing is more my groove for 2022. I think less stress is what I'm looking for. Less stress. Obviously I want to spend less money, but that's not gonna happen. We all know me. So yeah, I think that's probably like my biggest goals is just to have more fun with K-pop and just to keep continuing to have fun with K-pop and less stress and signed albums. I would really love to work on my signed collection because I did buy a P1 Harmony signed album recently. And as you guys saw earlier, I have the Enhypen signed album that I got from a K-pop store. So I really want to work on signed albums because I think they look really pretty and they're fun. Yeah, that's kind of my collection goals for 2022. Again, if you guys want to see a photo card rendition of this video, please let me know and I would love to do it for you guys. I have a lot more cards since like any of my updating cards videos, so I would love to share that with you guys. If you guys want to see it, if you don't care, I don't care, okay? That's great. And then I would love to talk about like my photo card collection plans too because there are a few groups I am going to be expanding. Hint hint, cough cough, I'm gonna start some new collections for photo cards even though I'm dumb. Somebody please take my photo card away. But yeah, I love you guys. Obviously I love my collections. I've worked really hard for them. If you guys do not know, I've been into K-pop since 2017. I've been collecting albums since 2018 and this is my job, this is my hobby, it's my love, it's what I really love to do, it's my joy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, definitely give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.